whenever Nesdal jumps in, you know. Yeah, whenever that happens.
That the intro song we should use?
Yeah. Oh, where's my sound machine? Here it is. No.
Oh no.
Wix.com.
I think it started with a D. Don't try to play it off like it said Wix. Yeah.
I actually use Wix, and it's really not bad.
I don't even know what that is.
It's not bad, but it's not great either. It's a customizable website. It's like you can make your own website, and it's free. So it's like a free version, free stuff. And
for a second, I got it confused with that. Instead of using like Google Maps or something, that's Waze, isn't it?
Waze, yeah. That's something different. Although,
we're ready to go. Basement Guitar Guy says, and away we go.
Hey, you guys. Welcome. We're just waiting for Nesdal.
He said he will join when he can.
Yeah. So I guess
he can't.
I guess that'll be at some point. Can't hear me.
Turn your volume up.
Can you hear me?
Hold on. Let's see if we can hear ourselves here.
Yeah, whenever that happens. Yeah. They're just playing around. Playing around. Yeah. No, we're here. We're here, you guys. No, we just like to remind you there's live streams every Tuesdays and Fridays at 8:37 p.m. Eastern time.
And we got the Saturday Night Live with our host, John BL 5150.
Yes, there he is. There he is. And he hears all. See, without the picture, you can't tell who that was.
No.
Wait, Dave, are you here? Wow. Yeah, so we're just reminding you guys that we're live every Tuesdays and Fridays and Saturdays, and probably from now on Mondays, and then I guess it just repeats.
Monday.
I've been trying to do like a Monday morning thing.
Oh, okay.
Like Rob jumps on, and because for a while I'll do this. Where are we? Still getting used to the. There we go.
Good thing our pants are back on, man.
Yeah. Hey, you guys. It's what? 8:10 p.m. Eastern time, 5:10 out here. Santa Cruz time. January 3rd, 2020. I guess that's the first time I've ever said that.
2020. It's crazy.
And I was just telling before we went on, I was telling Jay, I looked at what today was. I'm like, it's Friday? I'm like, I have no memory of Tuesday. No memory. I couldn't remember the last time we were on. And then turns out that was the longest time ever.
9 hours. You guys are crazy.
That was craziness. And if you guys want to remember what that looked like this. I still have the stuff in here. So look for a video that looks like that.
Each one of those fireworks that going off is 1 hour of the show. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you got a lot of hours in there.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. It was, John BL, I think. Right? A lot of people jumped in.
I heard it was everybody that's a regular on the show now, except for yours truly. Everybody was on because I think Mancuda mentioned that. That's why all of a sudden I'm sitting here listening and I hear Jay. I'm like, oh my God, really with this? I would have been a complete dud if I came on that night. A complete dud. It might have been like the first New Year's Eve in a while that I didn't have a sippy poo.
Oh man.
You know? And I was just tired, man, just sitting here, you know. But I watched it for a while. I had it on in the background and stuff. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and if you guys got 9 hours you want to use up, right about where that subscribe button is on the top right, there'll be a card there on playback for you to click and
a Mark McGwire rookie card.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason Wade's here. What's up, buddy?
Jason Wade, hey man.
Jason Wade. It's
welcome.
Still there.
Oh.
But it might not be for long, John BL 5150.
Uh-oh. Man, something's going on.
What, my belly? You hear that?
No. But hey, if it's your first time here, hit the subscribe button. We have a lot of fun. Over here. Wait, hit the subscribe button. That's not what that is. That's something else.
What would the subscribe button be?
That's the thumbs up. That's the thumbs up button. But subscribing is cool too, because if you do that, do you hear that echo?
No, it must be me then.
Yeah, it's like echoing.
I'm gonna jump off and jump back in.
It's weird. Yeah.
Okay.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say, leave a thumbs up. Subscribe. Yeah, I heard that echo too. There's Ned the cat. And we like guitars. So if you like guitars, subscribe to the channel. Click the bell. And here's Jay Hannon. There he is.
Is that better?
Testing. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Yeah, I think I had.
I think what happens is you boost your volume a little too much, and then it like catches. It creates like a loop where it kind of catches what I'm doing, but
yeah,
you don't
there
hear
is a
it.
threshold. And remember when we first got in here, your volume was too low, mine was booming, and then I turned it down to what sounded good. But then once we got on air, we both got excited, and our voices got a little louder. So I had to turn it down a couple more notches.
Yeah, I didn't have my this is the first time I've turned this computer on all day long, and so for some reason my volume was turned all the way down, and I didn't even notice, you know. So yeah, so we're waiting for Nesdal. Nesdal's on his way in, but let's see. I'll read some names here.
Okay.
We got, which one should I look at? I've got 3 different screens I can look at. I've got the same thing on all 3. Well, I've got the chat box on each screen. So the what we use here, it's called StreamYard, and that chat box is a little behind, like what you guys are looking at on YouTube. So I could never look at that. And then it jumps. It's not in total real time, like it shows. Well, you notice, right? You're looking at that, right?
I'm looking at the YouTube chat box.
Oh, okay.
And to me, that's you and Dave always get stuff before I do.
Huh.
My chat box for some reason is like, I don't know, 5 seconds behind your guys.
Do you have it on live chat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So sorry. I mean, I'm gonna have to look this way to look at that computer. R2R3 Lock and Nut is in here, and he's saying hello to Brett McCord. So that means Brett McCord is here too. Hey, Brett. Everybody say hi to each other. That'll make it easier for us to see who's in here. Fruitcake Tony is in here. He says hi to Sandra, so that means Sandra's here. Tom, hey man, I thought I was an EVH nut until I found you and Dave.
Mm-hmm.
How's Dave doing? Is he joining tonight? Tom, thank you so much, man. We need a well, I guess it'd be this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where is it? Where the hell?
That's the sound.
I don't have it on mine because no, I'm joking.
Thank you so much, Tom. That goes towards the StreamYard. Let's see. How is Dave doing? I think he's doing well. He should be here as soon as I see him in the green room. I'll let him in.
We call it the
But
Bean Room.
the Bean Room. What, you thought you were an EVH nut? Is that what you said? Like what type of I just man.
Well, he's just thinking, he
There it
thought
is.
he was, an EVH nut, and then he found you and Dave. And he's like, wow.
There it is. Well, Tom, what did you like what kind of stuff what have you learned since you've been watching these?
You know what's weird about that, man? I thought of that.
What about Tom?
I thought about Tom today. No, I thought about that in the car today. I was like, man, the amount of guitar info that I've learned in the past, 2 years now, or whatever it's been. It's like what I've learned in that short amount of time is way more than I learned my entire life before this. Really, really cool, man. Really cool.
That's the internet.
Well, I had the internet before that, but it's just you and Dave.
Oh.
And this whole community,
Just sitting here and just yapping. Yeah. Well, that was the reason we started doing this, was because we would talk on the phone. I would sit out in my car.
What are you doing? Ooh.
Yeah, what are you wearing?
Yeah. Oh, you're wearing an EVH shirt?
Yeah. What Van Halen shirt are you wearing today? I'd sit out in my car and we would just talk on the phone about this stuff. And actually, but it wasn't here. It was at the other, when I lived up in Santa. We started these before I moved to Santa Cruz, but this really didn't take off until we moved to Santa Cruz. Until I moved to Santa Cruz.
Until you and Dave moved to Santa Cruz.
Yeah. But I would sit. Oh, I know what it is. We would do these shows, but they weren't regular shows. We didn't have a schedule. It would just be like, hey, one Saturday a month we'll do one of these. That's how it started. And then that's why I'm thinking about sitting out here, because we would sit out. I would sit out in my car out in the driveway here, and Dave and I would talk, and we'd be talking about all, this type of stuff, And I think that's when I got the idea. We should do these. We should have a schedule. We should do like regular. Make it a show, but not a show. It's like it is a show, but it isn't. But I know it's totally turned into one for a lot of people. So
yeah,
so that's cool. And there's tons of other people doing the same thing too.
Which is also cool.
It's odd. It's very cool. And Gary, it's hiding that. Where is it?
Man, you hear my stomach?
That's your stomach?
Dude, I had a Hot Pocket. I wolfed a Hot Pocket down, and a bunch of Cheez-Its, and then you saw me eating M&Ms right before we went live. My stomach is like, what the hell are you throwing down here, man?
Hot Pocket, Cheez-Its, and I call them N&Ms.
I can't even say it.
N&M.
N&Ms.
N&Ms. Wow. Gary, hang on, Gary. Let me show that. Yeah, it's hiding that. Let's see. You need 3 Well, yeah, it's hiding that because technically you can't say that. YouTube frowns upon people asking for that. But where is that? I'll show that.
Tom said that for me, it started when he heard Eruption at 5 years old. Then in high school, my whole bedroom was covered. Can I read that? No. In EVH pictures and pictures of his guitars and gear. Dude, you're not alone, man. My brother's wall was if you know, I've showed you this before, Johnny, when pulling out some of the magazines and stuff and the old hit paraders and
yeah.
Like a lot of the articles are gone and the pictures are gone because my brother would cut out all the pictures and then buy poster board and tape all of the pictures on these poster boards and then hang the poster boards on the wall. So that's where all that crap went.
I was too much of a nerd. I would buy, the magazine. If it was a really cool issue or if it had a really cool picture in it, I'd buy 2 of them and I'd put one away, especially like the guitar worlds. Like, for instance, you guys all know the February 90 Guitar World, where it says Edward Van Halen, Player of the Decade. I just realized that was 30 years ago.
Dude, isn't that crazy?
Literally. It's exactly 30 years ago right now that they were making that issue.
Yeah.
You know, the photo shoot of him with the long hair and the skates, t-shirt and the jeans, and the Frankenstein with the the Tom Anderson headstock. That was 30 years ago.
30 years ago.
But anyway, like that, let's say that magazine, when that first came out, I couldn't believe it. So I bought like 5 of them, put like 4 of them in like plastic, like record sleeves, tape them up, have one to look at, rip
one,
out,
one to ruin and one to
yeah, ripped out the centerfold, which was the one with the 3 guitars, the Frankenstein, the 5150 and the Steinberger. I had that up on my wall, I remember. And then I had 4 other, issues like put away, Jason Wade. Great to hear. Wait, here's to a great year, Johnny Beane. Thanks to you. Well, I can show that. Where is that? Wait, can I? Oh, there it is. Thank you, StreamYard. Here's to a great year, Johnny Beane. Thanks to you and all the others that sharing your knowledge and time with us all. Jason Wade, thank you so much, man. $20. I said
$20. So you got to hit it 20 times.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's YouTube, so it's really not 2020, but it's close enough.
Hey, Caleb Rappaport's here, and I think I saw Cameron Brown's name before. Speaking
Cameron.
of the gem.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you so much, man. That helps. That helps because that's a month of StreamYard right there.
A month of strings. And speaking of Cameron Brown, I got a couple messages already I see about my the gem.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. There it is. See?
Look at that.
Yep. That's the only strap you can buy for this guitar. It really is. It's the only strap that can be on this guitar. I don't care. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm. So, or what about a pink one?
I already have a pink one there for that one. But no, this is, it's got all 3 of the colors on it. And, well, 4 colors if you throw in the black, for the pick guard.
Mm-hmm.
So.
The swirl.
Yep. It's badass, man. Sounds great. Looks great. It is great.
Awesome. That's very cool.
Yep.
Very cool. I don't know what I was saying. Something about something. Oh, the magazines. Yeah, collecting the magazines and man, I had that's what I was gonna say because you said you would cut out the pictures and put them on poster board.
Well, my brother would do that, and then
I would photocopy the pictures.
Wow,
and I had a huge collage on my wall when I was a kid. I do have a picture. I'm old school. I have an actual Polaroid of the wall of all the pictures with photocopied. I've got that somewhere.
I'm sure there's a picture as well because I know that when my brother, I kind of inherited all of his old posters and all the poster boards, all that stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I know my the biggest wall in my bedroom growing up, that was all the band stuff. And then as soon as you walked into my bedroom to the right was my Samantha Fox wall. Oh yeah. Yeah. My mom wasn't too happy about that wall. But
I remember those posters.
Oh yeah. I bet we all do.
It was shocking. You'd be at the, I guess they call it Hot Topic today, but you'd be in the place flipping through the stuff, and all of a sudden there's that one.
Yep.
And you're like, whoa. Where is it?
Yeah. And then you get the no, not that one. No, then it's the
it's later.
Which one should I get? Metallica or Samantha Fox? Then you start thinking, you're like, start looking around, make sure there's no Nobody around. Yeah, I'll get the Samantha Fox one.
Uh-huh.
Spencer's Gifts. Yeah, Tom, that was it. Spencer's Gifts. That's where all those were.
Oh man. Yeah, I can't remember the name of those stores that I would go to, but we all had them. You know. And actually out here in San Francisco, there was a really cool place that had all that stuff. Now it's since long gone, but
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Hugh Caldwell says Samantha Fox made him go blind.
Oh my gosh. So yeah. What do we got? 82 watching, 45 thumbs ups. That's
a pretty good ratio.
That's pretty good. That's like half, right?
Yep.
Roughly.
Close. More than
roughly.
half, right?
Less than half. Yeah. Little more than half.
Mm-hmm. Tom asks, is that an original or did they reissue? Yeah, this is the 2017 reissue. And this was Cameron Brown's guitar. And he very kindly sold it to me. Awesome. All the way from Scotland.
Wow.
So this guitar was made in Japan, got shipped to Scotland, then gets shipped to South Carolina.
Oh, I just thought of something we could talk about. We're waiting for Dave, waiting for Nesdal. I don't see him. Although he said he's on his way. Did you hear about this? I'm sure we'll be talking about this on Tuesday. But did you see that some couple somehow got David Lee Roth's old phone number? Did you hear about this? There was this woman, and she married this guy named Dave, and they move into a house or something. I forget. I heard the story last night, and
this is already funny.
Somehow, their phone starts ringing, and all these calls are all these ladies asking for Dave, and she's thinking, "What?" And the guy kept saying, "Wrong number. It's not, whatever." And it turns out that phone number was David Lee Roth's old phone number, and David Lee Roth would give that number to women that he was getting rid of, that he was like giving them the fake number.
Yeah.
So that's what he was doing.
Oh man.
So it's just a coincidence that they kept getting.
Now that you say it, I did see a headline or something that said David Lee Roth almost made me get a divorce or something.
That's it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but I didn't click on it. So so how old or how long ago did he have this number? Did he get rid of it?
Let me actually using the StreamYard, I can actually find the article and we can actually look at it.
Like a few weeks ago or something? or is this an old story?
This was years. Well, the story is new, but it happened years ago.
Oh, okay. All right.
It happened years and years ago. Well, let's find it. How did I even see it? Where did you see it?
I was just scrolling through. It was either Twitter or Facebook. Two things that ruin, that make you get nothing done during the day. I just saw the headline. I was like,
here it is.
Yeah. Should I click on it or no? No, I'm not going to click on it.
Here it is from Billboard. Here's what happens when you have David Lee Roth's old phone number. There's way too many ads on this website. It's nonstop video.
Yeah, we don't want to show ads on here. Otherwise, you want to get paid for that.
The whole thing is just stuff popping up. Well, let's see where I can find it. Actually, I read it. If I can look.
Metal Soda, I thought so. I'm not going to read that out loud. And Blank Palette says they used to have a book with all the stars, real numbers. I don't remember where the book came from.
Oh, there was a music. I had that book. There was like a music business book, and it had all the addresses of like bands and singers where you could write to them or whatever. But anybody who, if you know anything, you look at it and you're like, wait a minute, that's a PO box of, you know, it's not their actual address. It's you know.
Oh, Jeannie just texted me and says she gave me a music industry book and it had all those contacts in it as well. Yeah, and you're right. I think it's all like the PO box or, you know, a label's building or management address. That type of thing.
It's like their their office. You know, where you send it and it goes to their office, and yeah. Okay, I'm looking through my history from last night because I know that I read that. Okay, hang on. I got to turn my camera off for a second.
Hey now, CHS Custom Guitars is here. Hey, Craig. Hey, Craig.
Hey, Craig.
Hey now.
I'm just gonna Google it because I mean, I could show this, but it's just super annoying.
Yeah, don't give anybody.
It's like pictures of Rod Stewart. It's like if you go to Billboard, it's like nonstop stuff just popping just everywhere.
Oh, Janice says that she had a Mick Jagger wall. We had the Samantha Fox wall, or I had the Samantha Fox wall. She had the Mick Jagger wall.
That's cool.
Tom says that Rolling Stone did the article. Are you using Google Chrome with like ad block and or you know all that crap? No.
Rolling Stone. Okay, let's see.
Keith Michael had the Farrah Fawcett wall.
I think everybody did back in the day.
Back in the day.
Let me see. David Lee Roth. Okay, is this it?
David Lee Nesdall.
Okay, this is actually, this isn't. Oh.
You want me to find the damn thing?
There, I'll show this one. Yeah, this isn't what I saw, but this is. I can show this.
Hey, Brendan Buttcheeks is here.
Brendan, I was watching your video the other day. He had a video.
So you have the Brendan Buttcheeks wall?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, stop. Mute. Okay. Oh, whoops.
Oh, no.
Share screen. Okay, this is me. Wait a minute. Twitter's. Oh, did I shut it?
Brennan says my wife doesn't even have that wall.
Okay. I'll show this. Yeah, this isn't the same one I saw last night, but it's another one. Share.
Same information.
Yeah. Same stuff.
There we go.
Can do that. So yeah, I don't know how many of you guys heard about this. Yeah, David Lee Roth once had a fake phone number that he would hand out. There he is. There he is.
Oh God, this privacy policy has changed.
Yeah, see now all this stuff's popping up over here. I don't know. I mean, I pretty much read the.
I'm trying to see how long ago it was. Doesn't say.
Yeah, I'm just going to scroll through it. I mean, what I told you was pretty much the story.
That's so funny, though, man.
But I think
Van Halen getting back together started flying. Our phone rang with congratulations and invitations to exclusive parties. At one point, we even fielded a call from Roth's dad. His dad had that number. French wrote that her marriage survived not only the phone number mix-up, but far more trying times. Oh, it's too good. Dave.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't know what that is.
Saw that coming. So did you see? Somebody said that the Roth opening for Kiss starts in what, February? And goes all the way till October.
Really?
That's what somebody posted today. And I'm thinking if that's the case, then there's either two things. Van Halen's done or Roth's out of Van Halen. That's the only two options. It's the only two options. Because there's no way that he'd be on tour for that long on a different thing if Van Halen had any inkling of doing something this summer.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Okay. Anyway, is John Beale? John Beale. We'll put a link to this in the Discord. I can't put links in the Discord anymore. I don't know why. I would like these videos. I would post these videos over in the Discord, and now it's not letting me. So
we gotta hire a sound guy.
Anyway, yeah, we'll put this over there. But yeah, I think pretty much what I told you was.
Hey, Ben Coombs, what's up, man?
What's up, dude?
Happy New Year up in Canada, you hoser.
Is it the same year up there?
Actually, they're a couple years back, right?
I think California and New York, those are the two places where it's the same time. Everywhere else, it's a little different, you know. But then everywhere else,
hold on, California and New York are the same time. What?
Well, I mean that's where all the trends start on each side. Okay. Each where am I? Each coast. That's where there's trends, and they work their way in, you know, all the way around.
And then it comes up through. It starts here and then comes up. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So this was in New York. This was all in New York City.
Hey, we got 100 watching. Hello, I'm Dwight Bailey. What's up? He tagged me.
Hey, Dwight.
Oh man, that makes you want a donut. Yum yum donuts.
They have everyday deals. Yeah. So anyway, this isn't the same one I was looking at, but it's okay.
And you could tell the person who wrote that article probably has no idea. Like, is that the picture? If you were writing this article, Johnny, or anybody in the chat, if you were writing this article, is that the picture you would choose? No, it's not.
Nah, that's Does it say who took the picture? It probably does. Manuel.
Yeah, he took the picture.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about whoever. I
Who
mean,
chose it?
maybe whoever wrote the article had no input.
Shutterstock. Well, you know how they get the picture, right?
They do a search real quick and see if it's
They license. They license the picture from the person who took it.
okay. Isn't there a picture in an old Rolling Stone magazine? Or maybe it's not Rolling Stone, but I thought it was, with Roth on the and it's about like the 80s with girls and all the stuff that happened backstage and all that stuff. And it was Roth on the cover, and he was just surrounded by chicks. They should have chose a picture like that, because that's what it kind of, all women calling thinking it's Dave. Right?
Let's see. Let me see.
They should, yeah. And Sandra says that pic of Dave. Hell no, he looks like an idiot. Exactly, and he's not an idiot for doing what he did. Like giving these chicks, he should have been like some sly picture of him. Like, yeah.
Well, did you see the picture? I mean, the picture they used is him kind of like, yeah, come on.
No,
that was kind of what that was.
I don't know, man.
What picture are you talking about? What year? What year do you think that picture is from? The one you're talking about? I'll start with a 19. 19.
The magazine I remember seeing it in was probably early 2000s, because I was actually still working at IBM with Brendan Buttcheeks when I saw that magazine. So 2000, 2001, 2002. I don't know if it was on the cover, but I remember.
You think it's a Rolling Stone?
Dude, I don't remember. Halface says they're trying to make him look like a clown. Well, I mean, nowadays you don't have to really try that hard. What? I don't know if we could read this, even though somebody threw you a $2 bill.
Metalhead. Where is it? Man, the StreamYard is so slow. Loads rubber band. Wow.
Pistol.
Oh my gosh. I don't even see that. I can't even see that on here. It's not showing it. Oh. Within the StreamYard.
Boner Jams is here. He says, just as unwelcoming as an erection in calculus, Boner Jams is here.
Boner Jams. I'm looking for a good picture of Roth from the 80s. Like one you were talking about.
Yeah. Oh man.
What am I searching? Oh,
Thrash Metal says Shutterstock pays you 25 cents for a pic.
Yeah, and then somebody they had to license that picture to use that for that article.
But you would think that, if you're a big, magazine or / online magazine like Rolling Stone is, you think they'd have like contracts or whatever with certain companies that either take pictures or have the rights to use pictures without having to like ask. Maybe, maybe I'm just trying to, but still that picture.
Well, these days, I mean, I think technically you're not even supposed to post pictures on Facebook that you don't own.
You're probably right.
Technically.
Yep.
But everybody does. Not even me now,
Yep.
We just hit 13,000 members over on the Van Halen 1984 Van Halen. What is it? Van Halen 1978 to 1984 Facebook group.
Wow.
13. What did I say? 1,000?
Is that what it is? You share this link on that page? Yeah. Okay. Should be 13,000 people watching this right now.
Cares, but I do. Where's the thing? Actually, here it is.
Gary Tholander says Rolling Stone has their own photographers. I'm sure they do have their own photographers. But it looked like that one's from Shutterstock or whatever. So whatever. I don't want to get into a big thing about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying they should have used a different picture.
Yeah. Yeah. There's the group, you guys. We just hit 13,000 members. Been getting a lot of members like every day, like requests. So it's a pretty cool group. The one thing that sucks is it's a private group and I can't make it public. Whoever had the group a long time ago made it private, and once you hit like a certain amount of members, you can't change over. So it's a private group. I'd like it to be public, but I can't do it. But if you guys want to join it, that's it. EVH fan page, I guess is what it's called. I didn't name it. Somebody else named it. It's a long story with that group. But I was made the admin of it like a year ago. And I wasn't I kind of knew about it, but I didn't really do anything with it. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden I go over there and like hell has just broken loose over there. And it says admin and moderator Johnny Beane. And I'm like, what? So I had to go and clean up like entire messes over there. But what I was saying though is I post pictures of Van Halen over there. Mm-hmm. You know, cool pictures. And yes, I post these videos over there as well.
Okay.
So technically we should have 13,000 people watching it right now. So
damn right.
Okay, I don't know. I'm looking at pictures of David Lee Roth from 1984. But anyway, pretty cool. Huh? Who's this? Somebody just sent me a
huh?
Huh? Somebody just sent me a picture. And speaking of Dave, where's our Dave?
Craig says that my brother-in-law Jimmy's guitar will be done on Sunday. Cool, man.
That's cool.
Very cool.
Somebody just sent me this.
Yeah, they should have posted.
There he is. That's like the most recent picture, I think. One of them.
Yeah, that's definitely recent.
Although I think he posted a video today.
Who, Rock?
Talking about his shows coming up.
Oh.
Which is probably somewhat recent. And check out Tessie Switch.
Yes. Actually, speaking of Tessie, it looks like mine's like glows or lights up itself. It's got its own backlight. Rob just what the hell happened to my computer? Oh no.
The pink scarf wearing dude will be here Tuesday.
Am I getting shoved off every oh man, he's not here. Damn it.
Yeah, but if you want 9 hours of them, go back to Tuesday, last Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. What the hell was I gonna say? Oh, Tessie Switch just got a gem. Man, my stomach is going crazy. I don't know if I should show this picture of it actually. Actually, maybe I can. Hold on. I can put my thumb. Let's see. I'm charging my phone because my battery sucks, but here's so he's swapping out that trim.
Is that yours?
No, that's not mine. So whoever had this before him swapped out all the gold stuff, and they put, what did they put on there? An Edge 3. That trim, especially compared to like the Low Pro or the original Edge, is not good at all. So he bought all new gold hardware because that guitar came with gold hardware. It's a 2001 gem. with the ebony fingerboard, which those are the rare ones. The ebony ones, I think they either only made them for 1 year or a couple years with the ebony on the fingerboard, which is pretty neat.
Oh, wow. This is cool. Stephen Rosen just left me a comment. Happy holidays. Stephen, if you're watching this, happy holidays to you, man. And we'll see you again real soon, dude.
Our buddy Chris just sent me this.
The guitar?
Chris C, because he told me how to say his last name and I already forgot. Chris Caruana, whatever. Didn't you trade for this?
Oh, that's his?
Yeah, he said since we're showing pictures tonight. That's pretty cool.
That's cool, man.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting blown up.
Ask him what year that is.
Oh, he said the Wolfgang is gone. Oh no. I didn't think you were gonna. I remember I followed that thread on Facebook. I didn't think he was gonna do it.
What happened?
Yeah, I gotta hear this. Let's get Chris to jump in real quick and explain what happened.
Chris, do you want to jump in? And yeah, anybody, if anybody wants to jump in, actually, you don't have to have a camera. We can do just audio.
But if you're a hot chick, have a camera, will you?
Well, I was going to say, if you don't have a mic, if you just have the camera,
He said, yeah.
Yeah, what? He has a camera?
He said, yeah, I'm a hot chick. He said, let me get headphones.
He wants to jump in?
Jim Nicholas says, yeah, he said he wants to jump in. Did you mention in a previous show you're putting a new trem in the gem you recently got? I will be eventually, not yet. After Christmas and all that stuff, like right now, and plus, in what, 2 months, about to have another kid. So I don't think I'm going to be buying anything I don't really need right now. But I'm a fan of the low pro edge as opposed to the original edge, and the gem has the original edge on it. So when time comes, I'll be putting a low pro on this, but not anytime soon.
I'm writing back to Steve Rosen right now. And Chris, yeah, if you want to jump in, send me a direct message so I can get you the link. Or if you have,
I can send it to him.
Yeah, you can send him that one.
Okay. Facebook messages. Okay, let me just copy it. Copy. And paste. That's a long link. Hopefully that worked.
That's what she didn't say.
Yeah. Good night, Metalhead Hippie.
Metalhead Hippie, good night, and thank you again so much. Uh-oh, what was that?
Somebody's dropping stuff downstairs.
All right, let's see.
Now, if we were smart, we would be testing this off air, but let's see. Let's make sure. Well, he's got headphones, so it should be a lot easier. Usually the main issue is the audio problems, but we'll see if it works.
Audio problem.
If you have Chrome, use Chrome, Chris.
Yeah.
Gene said, I'm putting away dishes, you prick. That's what that sounds. Oh, man.
Yeah, very nice New Year's pictures, by the way. Since I didn't see you, I haven't seen you since New Year's.
What?
Right?
I didn't see you New Year's, did I?
No, but I haven't seen you since. I mean, before New Year's.
Oh,
But
okay.
good, awesome New Year's pictures.
Well, thank you.
And you guys all saw me on New Year's. I was right here.
Yeah, I saw too much of you. Actually, it wasn't too much. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm still weird. Hey, Michael Smith.
The captain has joined the chat, everybody. It's the captain.
Michael Smith. Yeah, he was here. He was here on New Year's Eve. John BL was here. Mancuda. Who else? Nesdal was here for like 3 hours.
Wow, he went 3 hours?
He actually went 3 hours with us.
Wow. I wish I could go 3 hours.
You know? But as far as, within that 9 hours, 3 hours is nothing.
No. Jason Wade says, which Ibanez is heavier? That would be the 7-string.
Mm-hmm. Well, that makes sense because the 7th string adds more weight.
Yeah, just that one string, right? Yeah, I would say that out of all I have 3 Ibanez 7 strings, the 2 universes. The black and the green one is the lightest.
Mm-hmm.
Then the mirror pickguard one, and then this the pink one with the pink pickups is the heaviest out of the 3. And then this gem, it's not heavy, it's not light, it's kind of in between,
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, obviously cutting this little bit out,
that takes some weight. Takes the weight away.
Yep. But,
here we go. Who is this? Chris? Is this Chris?
Oh,
here we go. Hello.
Hey, guys. Hey. Finally.
Hey.
The audio is good.
Yeah, I have the speaker on my headphones.
Cool. So you can hear us and we can hear you.
Oh, yeah.
The microphone.
All right. So it's let's see if I can do this without. It's a 2009 57 Les Paul historic reissue.
Wow.
So it started. I grew up playing Les Pauls, so it's just a guitar I'm comfy with. And what happened with the Wolfgang is, great as it was, it just turned into a guitar that I would take out for 15 minutes, play Van Halen licks, put it down, and pick up another Les Paul. And this is what got me started. So this is a 2019 59 reissue. And I had an old standard growing up, and I played it so much. It's just the Les Paul is just instantly comfortable as soon as I pick it up.
Mm-hmm. It's your guitar. That's how you feel about it. It's like
right, and
it feels like you, yeah.
And anything else, it's gotten down to the point where the thickness of the body, it sits a certain length from me, and it's any guitar that's thinner or sits differently just doesn't feel right.
And that was the Wolfgang that you got not too long ago, correct?
Right. So, and that was, and again, I mean, it was an amazing guitar, but it just turned into something that I would, do a couple of dive bombs and tap and stuff, and then I would put it down, and the older I get, the more thicker neck feels more comfortable, because I don't do the whole, how you're supposed to play with proper, the whole classical with your thumb behind it like that. I grab the neck when I play. Mm-hmm. So rounder, fatter necks just kind of follow the natural arc of my hand, and just
the contour, yeah.
Right. And flat necks just aren't comfy when I grab them. But so.
Wow. But was it something, because I remember I followed that thread for a little bit, and I was like,
Well, so I saw there was one that custom shop PV. Let me see if I have pictures of it. Still came up on my local Craigslist. But I talked to the guy a little bit about it, and he said he got it from a collector several years ago, but there wasn't any case, and there wasn't any certificate. I don't even know if they came with certificate of authenticity or not. But so I passed on it.
That's right. That was the one where people were commenting, like questioning if it was real or not. Right.
And I contacted PV, and they said it was real, but they couldn't, because I don't know if the custom shops came with certificates or anything like that. And the guy says it didn't have a case, so it just I got like that funny gut feeling about it. So I kind of
feel right.
Right. So
this is where Nesdal would come in handy. I'm sure he would know if a custom shop PV would come with a certificate, you know?
Right.
John Beale, get Nesdal.
So was it an even trade for the Wolfie and the?
No, of course it wasn't.
So I don't know the value of that. So that's why I'm asking.
Well, the 59 was, and this, it probably took me, I don't know how many years to save up for it, but I think they go for like $6,500, like sticker price. but like, I sold everything, and all my extra guitar stuff that I wasn't using. I mean, that was like the goal that I had for, it took me 2 years to save up for it.
I don't see any furniture back there. I just see a lamp.
No, that's right.
That's all. That's it. That's it right there.
The electricity's off. The power's just.
You can hear the echo of the room. You can tell there's nothing there.
He's got his laptop through the window plugged into his neighbor's
That's right.
outlet, you know?
That's right. So.
Wow, man. Well, that's cool that you have, the guitar that suits you, your play style, and just what feels comfortable. And
right, and it's gotten to the point now where I can pick up a guitar and just within 5 seconds decide if it feels right.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's kind of just based on the neck, and that's something that's only developed in the last couple of years. Because when I first started, I liked thin necks, just, they were easier to play or whatnot, but it's just now it's a comfort thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like those Ibanez guitars, for whatever reason, with, and I've got a big palm, but small fingers.
Mm-hmm.
So the necks that are really wide and really flat, I can't do it.
Yeah, see, I love that. That's the best.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
But that's it. It's all about, play style,
right,
and just your technique, and, certain, like, even going back and forth between like a 6-string and a 7-string. Like, I don't have super long I don't have short fingers, but like when I play a 6-string, it feels like I'm doing this. It's like super tiny. And then when I play a 7, it feels natural. But, so basically, I think you're kind of like me though, as far as like Johnny, for instance, he has so many different guitars where he can probably pick any one of them up at any moment and play them without having to be like, Whereas me, it's like I need to feel a guitar that I know and I'm comfortable with.
Right.
I don't want to get used to playing something. I want to be able to just play it.
Well, I remember, God, and this is I used to watch. I've been watching probably for 3 years now. When you guys used to do, you guys all at the bottom, there would be like 12 little squares, and there'd be 12 people all talking at the same time, and the audio or the video would just be terrible quality because the bandwidth was being stretched. But you said before, and this has probably been a couple of years, that like the PV was the hardest one to switch to, right, from another guitar because the neck felt so different.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny?
If I started with the PV, I was fine. But if I would switch from the PV to anything else, or from anything else to the PV, it was just, there was something really weird about that.
Right.
So I couldn't use that as, like, let's say, like a backup guitar. I don't. And it was just that guitar too. But like what Jay was saying, I can pretty much play anything.
Right.
And I think that's because of years of playing guitars with like high action. where they're not set up great. You know, if you're used to playing something that sucks, you can pick up anything and play anything. You know,
Right.
But if it's set up great, it's super easy. If it's not set up great, you're used to that not great feeling, and so but you can still deal with that.
Right. Well, and that's
You know?
why, and I'm super OCD about all my stuff. Like I take feeler gauges and I know the action measurements like exact, just because that's that setup that I'm just used to having.
Mm-hmm.
And that black Ernie Ball Music Man that Paul has now, that's the one I sold him because the neck was like playing a pencil. It was just,
Oh, that was yours.
that was mine.
Oh, okay.
Because he helped me find a good one on Reverb, and I got it. And again, the main thing for me is those bridges that are on there. The Floyds have like a super flat radius, like a 16-inch, and the neck, the fretboard on the curve of the fretboard is a 10-inch radius on the guitar. So you've got a tremolo that's flat, and the fretboard radius is round, so it does make them set up kind of weird. And it makes the higher strings feel, or the outside strings feel high because of that arc and right. So, but and then the neck, I mean the feel of it was nice, but width wise it was super
thin.
Like it just cramped. It was literally like playing a pencil. But
the Music Man.
Yeah.
They're very, it is very, very cramped, I guess.
Right.
But I've been playing that guitar since '92. So for me it's
right.
It's easy.
And it kind of goes back to the Les Paul thing. It felt weird to me because it doesn't have a arch top, because they're flat like a Telecaster. And then the body's thinner than a Les Paul, so it sat closer to me. I mean, and even though we're not talking about that much of a difference, just the fact that it's thinner, a flat top, and it sits closer to me, it throws the whole feel for my playing just out the window. So, but
yeah, those Van Halen Music Mans, they're basically that body. It's almost like a Telecaster and a Les Paul,
right?
Kind of mixed together. But yeah, I can totally understand what you're saying.
And I've owned all three. I had the Music Man. I didn't own it. A friend lent it to me, a '98 red flametop PV, and then that EVH. And it's kind of weird. The neck on the Music Man is super round but super compact, and the PV is still pretty compact, narrow wise, but that neck is really a lot bigger. And then the EVH that I had, it was still round, but it was flat in the back. So I mean, each one has its own unique feel or specific feel to it.
Which EVH did you have?
It was a 2009, the quilt top, the USA. Let me see if I have a.
Well, yeah, because you sent me pictures. Hold on, I might be able to pull it up real quick.
Because even the EVH guitars, even those necks,
I got it right here.
Are all slightly different.
Yeah, that was beautiful, man.
Oh, wow. I mean, it was amazing. But it was just it was a feel thing.
Yeah. So what about, Johnny, what about the what was it? What it would be? The USA Customs? The Wolfgang Customs?
I own that one too, the black one. And I played one of the early, when they first released the Customs, and that was like a Charvel neck. It had a lot of shoulder, but it was real flat.
Oh, okay.
And then the Mark II that I had, the black one, that was like the biggest C neck you've ever felt. It was like an old Les Paul.
You didn't keep that one?
No, that one went towards the burst that I have. So,
somebody wants to see your, I guess the new one you got again.
Oh, okay.
James Severin asks if he can see it again. and 6-string Brian, and some other people.
So there's the. It's got some. I don't even know if it'll come up. It's got a couple of dings and stuff on the back, but it's nice because the R9 that I have, it's one of those guitars where like I'm afraid to even breathe on it the wrong way because it'll get a ding on it. Where this one's nice because it's already been loved a little bit, so I'm not as afraid to, take it out. That R9 I'll play and then put it back in its case. So
cool though, man. That's
yeah,
good looking
Yeah,
guitar.
that's great.
I don't know. It's just the guitar. I could even go 3-4 years without playing a Les Paul, and then pick it up, and it just immediately feels comfortable. It's just my thing. So
Yeah, I think a lot of players, they're either a Fender player or a Gibson player,
right?
And yeah, for me, I've always been Fender, So.
Well, and I think the influence, because when I grew up or was growing up, I really got into music probably my sophomore year of high school, and I went and raided all my dad's old CDs because he grew up outside of LA, and his cousin's a friend of his cousin's dad owned a record shop, so they were at the Forum like all the time. These Back in Black tour, Page and Plant, Journey, you name it. And I went and, for whatever reason, rated all his CDs. And my sophomore year of high school was Van Halen 1, Back in Black, like a couple of Zeppelin albums. So players that I gravitated towards were Les Paul players like Slash and Page. And so it was just one of those things. But again, I'd probably be into Fender if I was into, Stevie Ray Vaughan and stuff like that, but it just wasn't the music my dad listened to, so I didn't really discover a lot of these Strat players till later. So, but yeah, John, I grew up a couple hours from you in Slow.
Really?
Yeah. So I've been. Yeah, my dad owns a auto body shop. He does collision repair stuff. Probably 3-4 minutes from the Music Man factory down there in Slow.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah,
that's cool.
So
that's awesome. So do you have any? I know you just got that, right?
Right.
Is there anything else?
No, I have to put the brakes on it this year. I'm closing escrow on a townhouse on Tuesday, so I'm going to be a poor homeowner now.
Oh God, yeah. It's
Well, I didn't realize all the, not to change this from guitar talk, but all the money that goes into even before you buy it. I got to pay for an inspection. I got to pay all these people to do all this loan paperwork, and then I got to pay for this down payment and this down payment, and I haven't even bought the place yet.
Yeah, dude, it's not fun. I mean, part of it, the excitement is fun, but then when you get down to it, it's like, oh God, wait, what? Who's getting all this? Why? What?
I know. So
man.
But I can't see the chat.
Oh, well,
there it is. I got it.
Okay.
There's no one here.
Dude, we got 97 cats watching, man.
Leave a thumbs up.
Yeah, leave a thumbs up. A couple thumbs ups.
Yeah.
Oh, Fruitcake Tony wants to know how you got into Ibanez, Jay.
I think it was an unintentional thing.
The back door was open.
Yeah. It wasn't like because I was a Vi fan or a Paul Gill. It wasn't anything like that. It was basically I was playing a Mexican Stratocaster at the time, and it was kind of like, it wasn't anything special. It was good for, So then when it came time for me to like get a real guitar because I liked it so much and I was into it, my brother took me to Sam Ash down in Jersey. I think it was Paramus, the Paramus Sam Ash. And I had no idea what to get. I just knew I liked, how Ibanez looked, how, the Jacksons looked, how, what was that? Another guitar that I was looking at. But anyway, long story short, there was an Ibanez, a black Ibanez RG 760, and that was the hum single.
Right.
And I remember picking it up, and it was, I want to say it was around $1,000, and it was out of my price range. So what happened was I noticed, and anybody that owns an old Ibanez, they'll know what I'm talking about. The neck joint lacquer crack. It's even in this one. This is a 2017, but with this old style, they just get them.
Oh, is it right at the corner, right where the?
Yeah, and it's not in the wood. It is in the finish, but for
Right.
some reason, the way that this wood is like the wood. He said wood. It's that wood is so thin, right there, that the lacquer there's not. I guess there's not enough like finish on there, and it just cracks.
That happens to a lot of guitars.
Right, and especially bolt-ons. I've seen a couple of the Music Man Axis that have that, and a couple of Strats, because that on the treble side, where it joins the body. I mean, that's that piece of wood sticking out. It's only about that thick. So I don't. Yeah, there's just not a lot of stability right there.
So, yeah, my wife says you say long story short a lot, but it's never short. It's still the same long story.
Who, me or you?
No, my wife just said that in the chat. Wait till I come downstairs, Jeannie, and we'll see. No, what short story. So there was an Ibanez up there. It had a tiny, and this is before I even knew any of this stuff.
Right.
So my brother was like, "Wait a minute, there's a little tiny crack here." So he goes to the guy, "Hey, this guitar is cracked." My brother,
was it new? Like, or
it was brand new. My brother is a deal maker, and he always has been. Next thing you know, he got the guitar for $750, I think it was.
Up of 1,000?
Yeah, if I'm remember correctly, I think those top, because the 700 series, that was the top of the line RG that year.
What was this, like early 90s?
Yeah, it was a 91. It was the first year they made the black ones, and it was the first year that they put a maybe it was in 94, whatever it was. I remember looking it up not too long ago, and I think it might have been a 90, whatever the hell it was. It was a black RG 760 with the low pro edge, and I want to say they were around $1,000, and he got it for $750 because it had a crack in it, and that's why I started playing Ibanez, and from that moment on,
it was fate.
Like, yeah, and it's like you with the Les Pauls. Like I play an Ibanez, and it just feels right to me.
Right.
I have 4 of them now, 4 Ibanez now, and they just feel right. And you pick any one of them, and they feel different, but they feel the same at the same time. So
now, and you're I'm more comfortable now with the 7 than the 6, right? String.
Yes.
I played one 7-string. It was a Music Man Petrucci. It was like, and again, just because of how I play, I grab the neck, and it's just physically too big. It was like wrapping my hand around the bottom of a boat or something.
Well, look, I mean, it's easier to see on a maple board, I guess, than if I hold up a rosewood and a maple. But you can see that.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh yeah.
That's not even close. So, but
how do you like the vibe or the Gem?
It plays like butter. It's like a race car. It really is. Both thin necks, which I like as well. But yeah, it feels great. It's weird. I'm looking at it on. It's like this is in my right hand, but it's in. Never mind.
I'll have to find more of those $40 NOS Ibanez knobs for you again,
dude. Yeah.
Well, I remember when you were looking for pink knobs for that yellow one, and I was on Reverb one day, and it just said NOS gem knobs, and again it was like $40, and I sent you that link, and then as soon as you replied, I think it had been sold already.
Yeah, because I had 2 of these on, but these are just they're not easy to get to. The volume wasn't easy to get to with this little tiny dinky one on there. That's why I put the right. This feels good. So They got to make pink in these. Come on, somebody make pink. Give me the pink ones.
Yeah.
I like it in pink. Man, it's hot in my room. Can anybody? I'm starting to sweat up here.
It's the Hot Pockets, man.
Dude, my stomach is hot too.
What flavor Hot Pocket?
The bathroom's going to be hotter in about 45 minutes.
Yeah, it is, man. The wall, the paint's going to start peeling off the walls. Hold on. There was a Brian Long says he has a 92 RG 470 with a low pro edge, made in Japan for $275 used a couple years ago, and he loves it. Dude, the early 90s Ibanez, they were great. And speaking of Ibanez, somebody posted an article with Brian Welch from Korn, because I guess he switched to ESP from Ibanez. And he mentioned something in there about tuning stability. Now, if anybody out there knows about those early 90s Ibanez guitars, and they were playing Universe back then, he didn't have any tuning issues. He's full of it. And I read that and I'm like, dude, you're full of crap, man. There's no way you had tuning issues back then with those guitars.
He probably had to make up an excuse as to why he switched brands.
Yeah, and of course I get it. You want to make the company you're going to, you know, look better, but I'm just like, dude, stop it.
Now, speaking of that, we're supposed to see a new, whether it's a gem or not, but a new Vi something this year at NAMM, right? Because not that he killed the line, but all the Japan stuff, they don't make them anymore, right?
Don't get me started. I'm assuming I heard it's not going to be a gem,
but some new
Steve Vai guitar. And I think you're right. I think from according to the new Ibanez catalog, right, there are 0 made in Japan Vi models, correct?
Because I've only seen Guitar Center always has the blue floral, which is Indonesia, and then the juniors. Mm-hmm. But did they stop the white one too? You know, the with the Vine Evo style one.
His main guitar,
right?
The Gem 7V, I think it is. I think that they're only making the premium one, which is the Indonesian.
Was that the blue floral?
I don't even know if they're making the blue. I don't know. All I saw was people were bitching about it. All the Gem guitars are there's no Japanese gems, and the universe, the only universe they make now, has been Indonesian made for a while. So,
Dave.
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
Oh,
careful, you're gonna fall on your head.
Sorry about that.
And yeah, Krellbar says he has a 91 Sabre. The edge never dropped out of tune. You could drop the strings and flap them in the wind, bring them up in perfect tune. Yeah, dude, if your guitar was an early Ibanez with one of those, either an Edge or the Low Pro, they didn't go out of tune. And if they did go out of tune, you weren't doing something right with it.
I mean, but I wonder if it's not that he would get bored with it, obviously, but is he maybe just wanting to try something new? But I don't know why they would just kill the Japanese line. I mean, because it's like the longest running signature model of all time, right?
Yeah, it is.
What
the
happened?
Gem is the longest signature guitar running. Maybe he feels like if the new guitar he's coming out with is the only Japanese made one, people will buy it if they were thinking about buying his, I don't know.
Right. Strictly just because it's the Japanese made one. Right.
Yeah.
No, the last ones I remember is probably 3 or 4, whatever the anniversary, you know, he had the blue one, and then there was like an orange. The Passion and War. The blue one was the Passion, and the orange one was the Warfare.
Yeah, those were universes.
Universes, okay. So the universe
25th anniversary.
Yeah. So is it just the set? Is the 7-string considered the universe?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, look what we have here. So, Johnny, if you can, try to find the signature guitar section, and then go to the Vi should be like the first page in there in the signature guitar section.
Yeah, but I think the Vi guitars, I think the new one that he's coming out with, it's going to be hush hush until Saturday, I bet. Like it was the first time around.
Yeah, because even in the
Well, look what it says right there.
no
can't
site yet of any new Steve Vai signature model gem guitars or any completely new models. However, I think that Ibanez still has some aces up its sleeve. We expect new models to be announced at the show in a few weeks. Yeah, because even in somebody released the PDF of the catalog, and on the last page it says, "And we have something, in store for you that we're not announcing yet," or something like that. It's got to be his.
Oh, on the Ibanez website.
Is that where it is?
I don't know. Is that where you said to go?
I don't know. Somebody posted the entire PDF. But
Hey, Dave.
Hi, I'm sorry, and I'm fidgeting, just trying to get this phone to stand up.
Is he upside down to everybody else too?
No, but he was upside down to Paul a couple weeks ago. Said,
Do you want me to go out and come back in and see what happens?
turn the phone over.
he's not upside down to me.
Me neither. But that when Paul that worked, or whoever it was, when they flipped their phone over, everything went fine.
In the chat, is he upside down? We already have an upside down in the chat.
It's really weird. Well, I'm gonna try something. Hang on.
Oh, that's better.
Is that better?
You're sideways now.
All right. Well, let's see.
There you go. There you go.
How about that? Is
Perfect.
that good for everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll just have to unplug because I can't get my plug to reach that. But okay. You know us Jews, we have small plugs.
So, Chris, have you talked to Dave on camera yet, or is this your first time?
I think on camera it is. I called him the other day or yesterday actually.
Oh.
Check
Yeah.
up on him.
We spoke.
You haven't heard back from that guy yet, have you?
On what we talking about? On my Steinberger?
Yeah. The guy that was looking for those two specific guitars for you?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. But probably tomorrow, or he seems reputable. I mean, his guitar collection is ridiculous, and for him to have what he has, I'm sure that he will be able to get what he says.
Ooh.
Now,
That's cool.
Now, I thought of Mancuda the other day because BC Rich, they've revamped their whole line, but they've got I think it's the 50th anniversary, but they've got a couple of USA models out too.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if Kramer may put out a USA model this winter.
I was watching the other day when we were talking about that. You don't remember that video I sent you of Agnesi playing that prototype? It was like blue with yellow flames or something on it.
Yeah, I do remember it. I do.
So I don't know if that's the prototype or not. But
who knows? I'm trying to get this even here. Oh, there we go. Sorry, that's better. Yeah.
So which model took over for the yellow RG7?
I don't even see any 7-strings. They all look like 6s to me.
Now, I've heard a lot of people talk about those AZ guitars.
I've played them. They're great. I think that one in the middle is the Andy Timmons, correct? That one
with the white pick guard.
Yeah, is that the Andy Timmons or is that the premium with the humbucker in it?
It's got a humbucker.
Has a humbucker.
I think that's the new premium with the humbucker.
One Art Series guitar.
And those are S's. I think those are S's and sabers, I guess, and then one telly.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that a new
the
body
guitar-
style?
That's like no, it's not new. I mean, Richie Kotzen used that body style back in the late '80s and early '90s for a little while, and then it went away.
Would you play that, Jay?
No.
I would.
It almost looks like a carving guitar.
Yes, you're right. And that's why I was thinking, no, I would not play it just because of that reason.
Yeah, but the headstocks and Ibanez.
No, I know.
But just the body with that contour, for your forearm just kind of gives it that vibe.
I still want to see the I want to try one with a roasted, maple neck. I've heard those feel great.
Oh, that one's got roasted, it says.
Yep.
I think all of the AZ has roasted necks.
Mhm.
I've never
And
heard
some
of
some of the RGs do.
This is a cool feature on the Johnny Beane show, everybody.
I'm just on the Ibanez website.
So, by the way, Chris, it's so nice to see you on the show.
Oh yeah.
And I'm so sorry I'm late, guys. I was having dinner with my family, and we kind of had Christmas tonight, if you will.
How's the food there?
I mean, I had a burger on a piece of rye bread with a piece of lettuce. Everyone else went to Subway, and I just had the food that's here.
I'd probably rather have a burger than anything at Subway.
Oh, so they're using bare knuckle pickups now?
So a lot of the I guess the models that are more geared towards the heavy
Like
metal
contemporary type.
Yeah.
Now, which one did your pink pickups? Which ones?
The neck pickup is the Emerald, and the bridge pickup is the Ragnarok, which is like super hot. But I'll tell you, that single coil tone that thing gets is crazy.
Because they're sitting in a box, and they're the only bare knuckles I played. But I have pair of double cream mules.
Ooh.
And they're really nice. But
I have a set of mules that have covers on them.
Are they on a guitar?
Not in a guitar. They're out. I had them in my Strat. The beat up Strat that I have.
Mm-hmm.
I had them in a Strat, but they were a little weak in a Fender style body. But in a Les Paul they would sound great, I'm sure. So I put 36th anniversaries into my guitar. DeMarzios.
So Johnny, that's the 20th anniversary, Timmons?
That's the new one. That's the AZ.
That's the AZ.
But I thought it said up top, it said 20th anniversary. What's the are there anything new or different in the 20th anniversary, or what is it?
Or is it just his 20th anniversary with?
I think he's been with them since 1992. So it's longer than 20 years.
Maybe that's just his signature for 20 years?
No, because he's had his signature since 1994.
So what are they? Are they lying here?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
We'll call him. Let's ask him.
You're on a first name basis.
Come on, you said you're best friends.
I never said we were best friends. We
you said that. He didn't.
Andy's like, hey, come on! I thought we were best friends.
Yeah, Andy's gonna call now. He's like,
Dave, we're not on the show to get beat up.
And Andy's gonna call and he's gonna say, "Oh, it's the last time I ever call you my best friend."
Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Go. Go up a little bit again.
They're making the AT300 again.
What?
These are these older? Because it says history of signature models.
Oh yeah, they an AT300 and AT. I don't know.
The 10P and the 100 something.
Yeah, I love my 100. I think that's a great guitar.
Now, what's the difference between that and the 10?
The tremolo is different. Trying to think what else is different because the pickups are exactly the same. The woods are the tuning pegs are different.
Is one of more
The 10 is the Prestige, and I'm sorry, the 100 is the Prestige, and the 10 is Indonesian.
oh, okay.
Yeah, the AT10P that's Indonesian. AT200. Okay.
Look how close that volume knob is, man. Holy, it's like in the pickup cavity.
It's a good guitar. I think the AT300 is the better of the two of that. Yeah, the next one because it has
The
the better.
AV. Oh yeah, look at the inlays.
Ugh.
It's got the better trem. I think that one has the different pickups in it, better pickups.
That's
Look
a
at
fun,
those- look at
funky
those
looking
inlays.
tremolo.
Oh my god.
That's a Wilkinson.
Oh, okay.
Todd Wilkinson.
Now, when were those the the 200 and 300? I don't think I've ever even seen those before.
They came out for I think 1 year. And the reason behind the white guitar is that he always wanted to have a guitar that resembled Jeff Beck's guitar on the Blow by Blow record, the white Strat. Or is that Wired? One or the other, because it's the same picture, but one is a Les Paul and one is a Strat.
Wired.
And it's Wired, yeah, on the
It's
Wired.
wired.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, I dig that white guitar with the white pickup and black binding on the pickguard. That looks cool. Anybody else? No?
Yeah.
It's cool.
I think that looks cool.
Yeah.
It's definitely cool.
All right, where's the vibe page? Let's go bananas and when they don't have any Japanese made guitars.
I was gonna say the whole select is gonna be under history of signature models.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that one. I have a feeling that at the NAMM show there'll be an addendum and a pamphlet that you put in this magazine.
Yeah, they could have a whole magazine just of the gems.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, yet another guitar that's not available right now.
Yep. I bet that suit is more than that guitar.
Oh yeah.
You think?
Oh man.
You're gonna have to buy acoustic guitars, Jay.
No.
Yeah, see that the blue one's the one I always see at Guitar Center.
Yeah, but like an Indonesian one.
Right.
Yeah, that's Indonesian. Yep.
Yeah, I always see that one too.
And the only other one that I've seen the most of is the white one up in the corner.
Yeah, but the
With the
white one you
vine.
probably see it might be the is it the Japanese made one that's hanging there or just
That is not. That's going to be. What is?
No,
it
I
say?
know this one is Indonesian. I'm saying the one he always sees. It might.
Yeah, because that was the first. I mean, this is probably 10 years ago, but that was the first time like I had I consciously noticed the gem guitars.
Mm-hmm. Dave, did they make the Gem 7 VP last year? Or is this the first year that exact scheme with the gold and that looks like his signature is?
No, they made it. They made it in 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like that, man. I think the guitar that looks exactly like your main, like I said before, flagship guitar, that one should be, the top of the line.
Well, I think the reason why it's not is because it's probably not going to be his flagship guitar anymore. I think he's coming out with something new.
Oh, man.
Which would make sense why he would kill all of the the Japanese gems if he's trying to push this whatever new he's coming out with and have it be the only Japanese model.
And I guarantee it's not going to be that much different from this guitar.
No, because I mean that's been his guitar since what, 86?
87, yeah.
87. Now that the Woody or whatever they called it, that one I always kind of found interesting. It's got like a steampunk type vibe to it with all the cogs on the pickup covers.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember when that one came out too, and they did a video about it, and then once everybody learned it was Indonesia made, they all kind of
Yeah, it went
yeah, right.
And the one that you watch Tack at Ibanez make, that guitar is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Now my favorite one, and because I didn't really learn who Steve Vai was until I knew he was on the Whitesnake, the '90 album, live, and it's a universe because it's a 7-string, but it's a one of those. He played it in the Donington movie. It was like it was a swirl.
Yeah.
With the pink and the green and all that. And then he had another one that he switched into solo. It was black with like rhinestones or something.
Oh,
around there.
It's a white guitar. Yeah, it's a white 7-string with rhinestones on it all over it. It's a white guitar. Yeah, that was for his guitar solo. He used that guitar.
Johnny, I'm clicking your screen share, trying to pull the menu bar up. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, that's right. It's Johnny's screen I'm looking at, not on mine. Hey, Cameron Brown's back in here. He said his phone died, and he said, "Hey, Dave, hope you're doing well."
Thank you, thanks, Cameron, and thanks everyone again. Like the last time, I don't have the chat up, so I can't see anyone. So if you're saying something, asking me stuff, I'm not ignoring you. I just can't see it. And now that you've seen the hair in my nostrils, put my guitar away. That guitar has gotten worse since it's been in here. My Music Man. This room is so dry that the fret edges are sticking way out now. So I can't wait to get home so I can put it in front of the nice moist vaporizer.
How moist?
How big?
Get Johnny, get that damn guitar off the screen.
You don't like that?
No, I'd rather see us.
That's not your thing. How about you want to look at some basses?
Oh,
Hey, Bozique, what's up, man?
Let's look at Prop 65. John BL. Can we read? Are we allowed to read this?
Proposition 65 is a California law officially known as the Safe Drinking Water and Toxic Enforcement Act of '86.
Yeah.
why does Ibanez include this warning?
Because all guitars cause cancer now.
Mm-hmm.
I think actually I walked into a guitar shop and there was a sign that actually had cancer warnings.
That's pretty insane.
Well, I mean, you're not supposed to be touching like
Windows on cars. Some of them will have.
You're not supposed to be touching even like cables and stuff. This cables cause cancer.
CCC.
The material. And you're not supposed to be putting this up to your head either.
Or up.
You know why? Cancer.
Tom says even his ex-wife causes cancer.
Man.
Wow.
All right.
What's new in the EVH line? It hasn't been announced yet.
Not yet. We'll see pretty soon.
I've only ever seen the pictures of the Frankie Stripe series, the aged one. But say they do come out with that, because what's the regular one is what, like $1,100? Just the regular red stripe Frankie?
Yeah.
So if they age it, I mean, because they can only, raise the price so much before it's people aren't going to buy it. But I wonder how, if they are going to age it, how they do that and still keep, a quote unquote affordable, version of the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hang on a second. Yes.
Medication.
Okay, if you could just leave it with me because I'm doing a TV show right now. That's okay. I'll give it back to you. Thank you. Awesome.
Do you mind?
We can hear you.
No, it's about my insulin and stuff.
Hi.
Yeah, imagine spending 25 grand on one of those a couple years ago and then
On this?
No.
Would you play that, Jay?
on a record, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, recording.
So you'd want shitty tone on a record?
Does it have shitty tone?
Why wouldn't you play a Martin?
It's brown. It's going to have shitty tone.
I wouldn't play an acoustic guitar that said Ibanez on it if you paid me to play it.
I haven't tried one, so I don't know.
Jeannie has one.
Oh, cool.
It's not bad. It's not great.
There's no solid wood on that. It's all laminated wood.
Oh, I'm sure.
It says that the nut is plastic.
Yes.
And the saddle material.
I think if you want, I think getting a real good, well-made acoustic guitar is more important than getting a really well-made electric guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Because an acoustic guitar, all it is, it's just
I agree.
what's right in front of you.
The acoustic guitar is. What am I trying to say, Dave? An acoustic guitar is you get exactly what it is. Electric guitars, you can change pickups, you can change stuff around. The acoustic is built it's all about the sound.
Yeah, it's all about the wood.
You only get out of it what it can give you.
What you put into it.
Yes.
You get out of it what you put into it.
You get what you give. You give what you get.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's all about the bass. It's all about the bass.
Well, on acoustics, it's all about the bracing and stuff on the inside, right?
And solid wood. It's really about everything. It's about, about the neck joint. You want to, either a solid cedar top or a solid thick spruce top. You want solid mahogany or solid rosewood back and sides.
How come they don't make? How come they use stuff like spruce on acoustics, but they don't make they're not going to make a mahogany maple top rosewood fretboard acoustic like an electric guitar?
Because it won't sound good. It just won't sound right. And you'll notice that companies like Ibanez and Yamaha, they will make a guitar with a flamed maple top, and it's just a piece of garbage. And you're like $300 or $400.
Stop yawning. It's too early for that.
Man.
He sees the acoustic guitars, falls asleep.
Somebody play me a lullaby.
Why do all acoustic guitars look the same?
Yeah. Well, they don't. They're not really all the same. But
acoustic. You got one of those acoustic guitars, bro?
Oh, look at that.
You know what I hate? You know what I hate when people say acoustic. Acoustic.
Acoustic.
I just want to grab him by the jugular.
Hey, Six String Brian says, Dave Taylor versus Martin.
Martin.
I know he means ask Dave. Taylor versus Martin. What's your opinion?
Martin. Taylors have bolt-on necks. Most of them are bolt-on.
Is it Taylor that? This is probably last year or the year before. They released some V brace and it's like a $4,000 acoustic or something like that.
Well, they make real expensive guitars. They make $10,000 guitars, but the main difference is with a Taylor are Taylors have a bolt that from the inside of the hole. There's one bolt underneath a little piece of wood that bolts the guitar on, and it's glued, but it's also bolted. Martins have a dovetail joint that's all glued in. They also use hide glue, and the finish that are on Taylors in 50 years, it's not going to age the same. It's not going to age at all. It'll sound and look the same as day one because it's an enamel, some sort of enamel finish.
There's a lot of plastic in it.
Whereas on a Martin, whatever finish is on the guitar, it's a lacquer finish, and it'll age and it'll sound better with age.
Tom asks, and Tom, I apologize. I don't want to botch your last name, just like Chris. How do you say your last name again?
That's Caruana.
Caruana. There we go. Now we know. He asks Huss Dalton versus Martin.
I don't even
know what that is.
Is that a pay-per-view?
I was thinking, like, if I read that too fast, is it going to be something else? You know?
Oh,
yeah. Amanda Hugginkiss or Martin?
Oliver clothes off.
Man, it's hot up here. Why isn't the air kicking on? Hold on a minute.
Cameron.
Oh, because the heat's on. That's why.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I like Taylor's. I like both. I like a good acoustic.
You like Taylor Swift?
Yeah, I do.
You would.
Take
I
on
do.
some Tay-Tay.
Would.
But no, a hot pocket sweats. Oh my gosh, that's what you got.
My belly has kind of calmed down. I mean,
Something's crawling its way out.
Dude, I was afraid I was going to have to leave Johnny before.
What was it? Was it the pizza? The pizza one?
Yeah, it was the pepperoni pizza one.
Mm.
I had to eat something before I came up here.
Oh man, I haven't had those for years. Well, I haven't had a microwave in years, but I used to get the barbecue beef ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then your toilet gets to have barbecue beef.
Yeah, you might as well just take it out of the microwave and throw it right in the toilet. And of course, you know, I had to come up here and, like, I think it was like, what was it? About 7:40 or something. And I go into the garage, I go in the freezer, I grab one out, and I come in with just one Hot Pocket. So Jeannie looks at me and she's like, "What? You just get yourself a Hot Pocket? You didn't get anything from me or Ellie?" I'm like, "I gotta go." So I pull a dickhead husband move, you know, just thinking of myself.
I had a surgeon I used to work with where he said, anytime you say something stupid in front of your wife and she confronts you about it, you immediately just go, where am I? Everything's so dark.
No, then she'll bring me to the hospital. Man.
I don't know. What do you guys want to look at?
Well.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Dave, I don't think you saw when I had this on. I'll show you. I got one of those intonation, what's it called, the E-Jack?
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I didn't try it yet, but the cool thing is peek this, brother. So, I think I have to loosen it because I was fidgeting and tightening the hell out of it. Hold on.
How do you spell that?
E-Jack. It's the EJK 1000. Here's the package. Put it close.
That sounds like one of those fleshlight models, the E-Jack.
Imagine it was this big.
Don't put your hand on the E-Jack.
That's the Mancuda model.
So the front piece goes into
It works.
where
really
the.
well.
Wait, hold on. How do I do this? I don't even know how to do it. All right. Can you see how I'm doing that?
Yeah.
Now, do you have to loosen the screw that holds the saddle on to move the intonation still?
So what you do is obviously you loosen the nut up top, which I was an idiot and didn't think you had to at first. And I'm like, wait a minute, of course you have to. So then you loosen this,
Mm-hmm.
and now all you have to do is when you loosen it, you can still,
Right, it keeps tension so the saddle doesn't jump forward.
exactly. And then you just, if it's sharp, you just loosen, and if you flat, you tighten. You don't have to keep, moving the saddle, tightening it,
Testing
tightening the
it.
nut, testing. Oh man, I went too far, or vice versa. So it's pretty damn cool, man. Goes right on there.
Nice. Looks like you have the bridge in the right spot.
Oh hell yeah, yeah! I love seeing. Well, I don't love it. I hate it actually, but I love seeing on a lot of those Ibanez Facebook groups, guys that have have an Edge or a Low Pro, and they're like, hold on a second, and they're like, hey, I got a new Ibanez. How's it set up? And the bridge is like flat.
Because they think it has to be flat with the top.
Yeah, it's supposed to be at an angle. What it is the saddles are supposed to be flat with the top.
Okay.
That's what it is. So, see, just yank that thing all the way back. Still in, brothers. There it is.
Oh, it's an actual Ibanez product.
Yep.
Because they make them that fit regular Floyds too, I think.
Yeah, but these ones only work with the I think 3 models. What does it say on here? Edge, Low Pro Edge, and the Edge Pro. Whereas they do make one that works with like the Floyds, the Godos, and I think some of the Ibanez bridges or trims as well.
That's cool.
Yeah. Cameron Brown said, it trips me out seeing you with that guitar, man. Yeah, I was saying before, it went from Japan to Scotland, and then from Scotland to South Kakalaki. So it's already made its way around the world. So
Yeah. Right on.
And Dave, I know you said that I would love that. Hold on a second, I'll grab it.
Careful now.
Wow. How many thumbs do we got? I can't see. Oh, 69.
69. Dude.
69.
You know what I never did?
69.
I showed the guitar off, but I never showed all the fun stuff that came with it.
Oh.
Can I do that real quick before I gotta go?
We got to see the fun stuff.
Where you going?
Oh, yeah. What time is it? Oh, yeah. We're
Bedtime for Bonzo down there. So it came with a lanyard.
Look at that. We just saw that picture.
It's that same red suit.
Yeah, it is.
Doesn't he have anything else to wear?
Is that printed or is that signed?
No, it's printed. I mean, he should have signed it. They only made what, 700 and something of them?
I can sign it for you.
Okay.
That might be signed.
Nah, that shit's
Let's Google.
Oh, hold on.
No,
Let me try to
that's-
get my shaky
that's-
hands
that's-
to stop shaking. Hold
Is
on.
it too small?
That's the same exact signature that's on his guitar picks.
That looks printed.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely like you can feel it.
You can smudge it.
You can no.
You
Matt
can smear it.
wiped it off.
You can
Wait,
smear it.
I'll do this again so you guys can see that was my signature. Hang on a second.
Oh.
And then it's the 52nd one made
Dave signs all his guitars with that name.
with Steve Vai.
Yeah. Oh,
They-
well, I'll show that, but we gotta be careful what's showing through that.
Nothing. It's just my food.
Well, I mean, it could show like a card number or something,
No, there's no card number. It's just
or the address where you're at.
I just dropped it. I have to do it again. Hang on.
Hey, look, I got another Cameron Brown pick in here.
Wow, man, I got one of those right here.
Dude, mine, yeah.
Look at this.
Hey, mine's bigger than yours, Johnny.
So here
Cameron.
it is.
Yeah, there it is. Yep.
Steve Van.
It also came with
Wait a minute, Dave.
your credit card numbers on the
You
back.
can see it right through that. It showed the name of the place.
Dude, there is no credit card number. It's my food.
I know.
No, it shows the address. It just showed the phone number.
So what? It's not my house.
It's the hospital.
Jeez, it's like you're that secretive that no one needs to know. No one can contact the rehab center I'm in.
Hey, look at this. We got Tube Supio says that
Wow.
only 225 desert yellow ones were made.
Because they made 777 of them total, I think.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. But only 225, probably because they were the least favorite or something, or least popular. And then it came with the
they're my
green
favorite.
Ibanez tool.
That's pretty cool.
I have the red one here. So I think the green ones they only made for this the 17th anniversary gem, which I could be wrong, but I think I've only seen them with these guitars. And then it also came with
Crowbar. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
some Steve Vai picks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, so
Is it
Cameron was cool enough to obviously, do what he did with the guitar and then included all the cool stuff. Because some people are probably like, nah, man, I'm keeping this stuff, So very, very cool.
Mm-hmm. So it's the same signature on that pick right there as on that.
Oh yeah.
It's the same thing. Same deal.
So, but yeah,
Good Lord, who is that?
what happened?
Dave's neighbor.
No, nothing. It's quiet here.
I don't know if you saw that before, but the Gem 30th
Oh, look at that,
on the lanyard.
man. Do you wear that to bed?
Yeah, I had to go get it off the nightstand to bring it
Check
up
out
here.
Johnny with all the ribbon. He's like he's on tonight.
I love it.
Giving everybody shit.
I love when Johnny's a wise.
Every time. No, that's cool. I mean that's a really cool. Where'd that other guy go?
Oh no, he's had enough of you.
Okay.
Cameron says if it was a Van Halen signed guitar, if it was Van Halen signed guitar stuff in it, it would have been a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be wearing that right now.
Yeah, the case comes over and it's just a different guitar in there, or oh dude, I sent it with the guitar. Next thing you know, he's posting videos playing it.
It was in there when I boxed it up.
Yeah.
Huh? Who's Ribs McGillicuddy?
I guess that's you tonight.
Michael Sullivan. Hey, dude. Nesdal knows him.
Yep.
So, boys, I got a split. It's bedtime for little Ellie Vi.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think it's bedtime for everybody.
well,
Yeah.
Dave just got on here a few minutes ago. I figured,
No, I didn't expect to stay on very long. I got shit to do and I want to get to bed early. So
Well, you didn't. You waited until now. It's like, guys, I can't stay long, so you jump in like right when it's almost done.
that's
no,
because
I said I'll be there as soon as I can. That's what I told you.
No, I
because
know.
He knew you were in rare form tonight, Johnny. He's like, I want to come in with him right now.
Yeah, but if I would have known Chris was going to be on, I would have been on a lot earlier.
Oh, I didn't jump in that long before you did.
Well, Chris, it's been a pleasure. I know we've kind of BS through Messenger,
Oh
but
yeah.
it's cool to finally see you face to face and BS with you, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Yeah.
So, congrats on that new guitar too.
Oh,
was
thank
gonna
you.
Say, I didn't know if you mentioned it. I was going to say congrats on what's coming.
Oh well. Wait, you have something else coming too?
I don't know. Do I?
What?
Oh,
No.
Oh,
What's
I mean,
going
looking
on?
at- well, you told him about it, right?
Oh no, I have it right here.
Oh, your gold top.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Yeah.
And then along with the R9. This one is just, it's just crazy.
Yeah, that's the shit. That's great guitar. Beauty. Nice top.
awesome.
How light is that one?
No, it's not. The gold top's heavier, but I think they weighed the gold top at like 8 point something. So the R9's probably 9-ish. Not super heavy, but heavy enough.
He had to sell the scale to to help get it, so he can't really tell you exactly what it weighs.
Cool.
Uh, he had to sell the light bulb in that lamp back there.
I would say it doesn't even work. It's just back there for looks.
Oh man.
Look out for where's the names?
Flying igloos.
Look out for Iron Balls McGinty
Where's that?
and Ribs McGillicuddy. Look out for those guys.
Crowbar.
Oh, crowbar.
So what?
I bet I had enough.
It's all gone.
Well, if you guys aren't leaving right this second, I'm splitting. Hey, Ned, coming in to drop a hot one.
Hey Ned.
You got a hot pocket too,
Eesh.
mouse flavored.
Oh, gross.
On that
It's
note,
on the table again. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Where's the thing?
Adios.
There we go. Tomorrow night, you guys. Saturday night. John BL, Neanderthal, probably. And the rest.
Wait, just leave me out?
Oh, you'll be there? Oh, who said that? I can't see. Wait, there it is. Still getting used to this. All right, leave a thumbs up, you guys. Subscribe. See if we can get up to 100 thumbs ups by tonight. Oh, and I probably should have said this 2 hours ago.
Your guitar?
My guitar.
Your pickup?
My pickup thing. Yeah, where is that? Actually, Nightbot.
Talk about that. I got a split. Good night, everybody.
Adios.
Chris, nice seeing you. Dave.
Yeah, you too, man.
Nice seeing you.
yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Right? Nightbot. Is that there?
I can't see shit.
I can't either.
Bleh.
See ya.
All right, well. Go back one video. I'm holding a contest, but not really.
I thought it was a pickup you were holding.
Yeah. How come that didn't work? Oh well. Go back one video. Oh, there it is. There it is, you guys. Nightbot has it right there. That's it. Click on that link, watch that video, let me know in the comments of that video which guitar will get the FU tone pickup. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night. JohnnyBean.com. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Dave, come on.